Hello, welcome back to my workshop. Right, so we're going to do a little bit of test TIG welding on this, just because I have an enormous, a reasonably large amount of this, and I want to make a trolley. So I'm going to try TIGging it, going to try MIGging this material. You can see roughly how thick it is, but we'll come to that in a minute. Firstly, question is, where do you get consumables for this little Parkside TIG welder? Now, first thing is it doesn't say anything useful in the documentation. However, what it does say on the side of here is it says, you should just be able to see that, it's a WP17-V. No, it's a WP-17V torch. So I went off and I brought, obviously I started off by buying something from a South American river that turned out to be completely wrong, with extremely outsized bits, and then I went off and I bought another set. This set of consumables cost me $16.99. We shall just haul some of those out. So we've got, these are the main bodies. They've got a size stamped on there somewhere, or are they all the same? I think. Okay, we have them with, actually I think they're all the same. No, we've got a smaller one there. And it has got sizes stamped down the bottom here. Let me just see. Yep, so that one, it's got sizes stamped down the bottom for what size they are. 1.6, 1.0. That one looks like it is for 3.2. And this one will be for 2.4. Right, so that's the various different things to hold. You have a long back, short back, no back. You have collets of various different sizes. 1mm, that one looks like, let's see now. So that'll be one, that is 1mm. That'll be 1.6, that'll be 3.2, and that will be 2.4. And then we have a pack of lenses here. First thing I'm going to do is we are just going to see if all this stuff is mutually compatible. So if it is, I just hold this out. That one should just screw in there, and it does. Ah, that's interesting. I say it does. That O-ring started to move. Not that firmly. To see that go in. You see it's just climbing up there. I'm just going to go and try and persuade that with the back of a blade to get in there. I think that O-ring is the wrong size. Just see what happens if I just... Now that's not going to work very well. So that O-ring is a bit defective. I think the O-ring is too big. I wonder if a bit of... Just try the original one back in there. That O-ring just looks a lot tighter in there. Yes, it is, and that, as you can see, it just goes straight in there without a problem. So the O-rings on these are a bit of a problem. Try that one, see if that's also a problem. No, it's just that one O-ring there. Okay, not bothered about that. Right, let's take the rest apart. So there is a collet. That happens to be a 1.6 collet. So that one, so that's the original. No, that's not 1.6. Okay, that's the original collet, and they look pretty much the same part for part. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take that out. That just unscrews. That, as it happens, says it's for 2.4. That's interesting. So we're going to find that one of these for 1.6 will be that one. That off. Screw that one in. That just pulls off, and we can replace it with the replacement one. Nothing wrong with the original, so we're not going to do that, but let's just make sure it fits. It does, so we're good there. Okay, so we're good there. We're going to go and open up this pack of lenses. See the lenses work. See, what are we on? We're going to go for similarly sized lens. Right, so that works, so that's all good. So we'll just go grab a 1.6mm rod. And the new 1.6 collet, drop that in there. The rod through. In with our original, because the new one in this size isn't particularly good. The other ones work though. Tighten that up. So that should be stiff now. Loosen that back. We can adjust that. Right, apart from the O-ring on this one, this looks like a good consumable set, so I will put a link to that in the description below. And for now, I'm just right, I'm going to prepare to do a bit of test TIG welding. I shall be back in a bit. Right, so we have gas at 5 CFM, we have earth connected, we've cleaned everything with spirits. We have a hat set to, let's see now, a bit over 11. Welder set to 70 amps. Let's take this thing together. Should be well tacked, and let's run a weld down there. I'm just blowing that away at the moment. And that's the tricky one. I need more practice. Well, I think that'll hold. Right, so now gonna go away and have a cup of tea and get set up for MIG. I shall be back. That's very hot, that is. And I do Need to regrind that tip. Right, so I've dialed in the MIG. Now the MIG happens to be a SIP MIG Mate Turbo 130. Looked up the settings, dialed it in a bit, laid down some really horrid snotty welds, dialed it in some more and laid down a couple of AK ones. So we're now just going to go and chuck this thing together over here. Now that I've established what the settings should be. The problem with this MIG is it's big, heavy and noisy. But it does work. Managed to miss that completely, says the old man. That one was a horrid weld. That one you can see, well you can't see in there, but that's got a reasonably good degree of penetration on that one. That one's okay. So there we go, right. The thing that really does sell the MIG here for doing that particular job, I think it's easier probably, or rather you can get some very nice welds with the TIG, albeit you can actually just go over and remelt any nasty MIG welds. But the thing that really sells the MIG is the speed with which you can weld for doing this job. But I do like the TIG, and it produces, see if I can pick that up by an end that isn't outrageously hot. Yeah, I think I need more practice at both. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Oh, and questions and comments welcome.